Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We're feeling good. We're building a monument. We need more steel. Then close and get out of here. Diagnostics. So steel. Yeah. But in the second half of this, with the last of our ceramics, and pop, there we go, and we're feeling good. So again, we're closing out the series. It's been going for a long time, both in real life and in terms of colony cycles. 141 hours played, which if you think about it, means it's over 141 individual videos. Which if you spread that out every like 4 days, that's like over a year by a ways of what are you of oxygen. Oh, you're a pip, but your people like to hug you and they get benefits from that. Yeah, I remember. Anyway, so we're stealing. Which means insufficient resources. For what? I mean, I'm obviously for the steel, but like where though? I thought we made enough to then build this. Unless they put steel somewhere else. We've got you going forever. We need to make more iron, I assume. Oh no, there's some steel on the ground. Yeah, okay. We're going to be fine. So they're going to get that. Oh, there we go. See? Under construction. Then we're just going to add one last piece. What do I need for that last piece? More steel, diamond, and glass. Yeah. I mean, the glass is coming along, actually. Oh, is that's almost enough glass. Yeah, okay. Why don't you just do like another 20 of those? Temperature down here is not too bad at all, really. Look at that. Alright, so we're standing on a spaceship, right? Standing on a spaceship, because that's what this was all about. That's a hell of a... It's a hell of a statue. I just didn't stick out so far. Rotate. Oh, yes. Okay. That is what I'm talking about. That's a friggin' statue I'd be proud to represent. Let's get a bit of that going. Yeah. Okay. So last thing we need is, well, more steel, really. So we're just kind of waiting for our guys to get more steel. And while we're doing that, the other most important thing we're doing is we're packing away knowledge, right? It might not sound like it, but we're compressing knowledge and we're zipping knowledge files so they can be unzipped the next time we use them in the next colony. Things like I can click on this thing and it will tell me where all of our resources are, which I didn't realize I could do. So if I said, show me where the refined carbon is, and I click on it, it would, you know, zip me to here or probably to here. Really good to know. Thank you for telling me. I didn't realize this would actually cycle me through every individual piece, which I love. So that'll help us keep track of materials. And also things like this algae distiller. It works. It's great. Unnecessary in the way we have done it because we're degermifying everything in here, right? then it's getting sent up into here, so we don't actually need a chlorine-filled room next time. So next time I won't do that. Instead, I'll just have like one of these bad boys covering 2 of these, and then probably another set, because we need algae, and I'm assuming that next time we're also going to go to space and do space things, because space things are cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to need to get rid of these, but I'll ask them to do it anyway. How much iron have we got in here? Some. You know what else I didn't do? Hold on, let me see my drink. It's a thing that I didn't set up in here, which is fossil to lime. I'm not sure fossil has any use other than becoming lime and sedimentary rock. I forgot to do it. I don't know how much fossil we have, but I'll be interested to see. 10 tons. That's not much, right? But on... is it Drenchano? Drenchano, the planet with all the fossil? Yeah. Lots of fossil. So we could bring all of this fossil back and then refine that down into lime for use in making steel. Right? It's just science and it makes a lot of sense. I hadn't even thought about it either, but are there space... oh, are you done? Not drilling? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Where's that other rocket? Oh, they're all home. Okay. So, can I ask why you're not drilling? Probably because you're asleep. You know what? That'd make a lot of sense. But yeah, I wonder if there's like asteroid fields out here with fossil in them. Probably not. Sort of methane, aluminium. Well, the aluminium would be nice. Yeah, I think it's mostly just Drenchano, okay. Yeah, I think it's mostly just finding it in the biomes. Which is fine, and it makes a lot of sense. But I mean, we made a lovely colony. Next time, what I might do, what I understand people do, is they tend to like block off their entire colony, like air gap it from everything else, which I think would be smart. Try and condense a lot of what we've got here into a smaller space, so that they don't need to go as far. You know what I mean? Like, just take the printing pod and then designate, like, I think sleeping area, bathroom area, makes sense. These are very comfortable for people to sleep in. Bathrooms are literally right here. But having, like, the meals and the fridges nearby, and then, like, water purification, realistically doesn't need to be here. It could be anywhere. It doesn't need to be manned or managed. The filters do, but we have a filter set up to handle that. So this could be anywhere, and then imagine what we could put in this space here that was closer. We could have the farms right here instead, and then there's less to do, or not as far to go, you know? I'll take some sandstone. There's science to be done. 2000 steel. Are we still... we still have some iron in here. And our actual... oh, we have loads of raw iron. Of course, because we went out and specifically mined it. I love that. Give me another 20 of these. Beautiful. And I think next time I'm going to mine everything out faster. Or sooner. I want to find all the vents. And you know what we might even do? We might try a different asteroid. Because on this one, we're on the basic, like, world. You know, the basic map. But you can kind of start on almost any of these, I think. And make it your main one. Or, well, you don't technically start on these. You start on a world that's of, like, base level size, but with these kind of conditions, you know? And then there's a smattering of other planets nearby that are different depending on, like, it's almost like a seed, right? So we might try a different one. But yeah, I do wanna have more condensed everything, really. The ranch, I should ranch earlier. The hatch ranches are nice and can probably just be squeezed in like an area like there. The Drecos are amazing. I'd probably want to ranch poker shells from the start, but more efficiently. Because we basically just let them do their thing and make eggshell. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to learn shipping. Okay, this filter setup uses so much power to essentially do nothing, right? I know, I've been told that it's like basically useless. It was how I methoded out what I needed. But in the future, I'll practice with more succinct and proper filters. Or not even filters, just shipping in general. We're halfway to the steel already. Glass me. How are we doing? We need a bit more glass. Let's do 10 for now. I assume all the rockets are back. They are. Are you... Oh yeah, we're going to deconstruct everything in here because we actually need it. And you know what? That's information I'm taking away as well. Put the rockets in space. Like further up in space, and we now know the kind of setup that works. Right, here's where you put your robo miners. You want to just pump some polluted water through them. Keep everything like nice and clean and mined. Yeah. Yeah, the good stuff. And then these space scanners I have here, I think I can actually put them way closer to the surface. Ah, I hadn't thought about that. So you would actually want to have another one there. Yeah, one extra on the sides. And then we'd also probably want an extra one on this side to mine above them. But it hasn't really come up until this point. But it's good to know that it's a problem we could face. Also, I never really made steam turbines pop, even though we had a hot steam vent. I never did anything with this. And I never successfully tamed the volcano either. I know I said I was going to. But I just never got around to it. Never did this one, didn't do the one on Icto. That'll be something to do next time as well. Actually tame a volcano to get infinite of a material. And I can make all my stuff out of them. And I should note that the hot oil biome, not as scary as I first thought. Once you get in here, it's not too bad. And this petroleum generator actually worked really well. I mean, it was going to work really well, right? Because there were smarter people than me coming up with it. But like, in terms of actually plugging it in to the magma biome, it just worked. Plugged it in, set it going, window tiles connected, and job done. It's amazing. Damage overheated. Really? Okay, so that tells me that there's no steam in here. There's no anything in here. Okay. Right. Snip that. Do that. We dump some water in here. It immediately becomes steam. Hey. Hey. Cut that out. There we go. How much steam we got in here? A decent amount of steam. Okay. And then we cut that off. And now you're running to tame the leaky oil fisher. Yep. So you should stop taking damage. Because we're cooling everything down, right? Is that how this is working? Something like that. We're just deleting heat with the steam turbine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's free power. And we know how to tame these. And don't be fooled by the cool steam vent, because it's actually just a hot water vent if you think about it. Yeah. Yeah. Steal me? 31. Okay. It's come. What are you waiting for? Iron? Now work errand. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. You're doing fossil, eggshell. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, so we basically got this work going constantly, and we're gonna produce a friggin' monument head, and we're gonna love it. That's fun. Hey, you know what else? I got a plan. Not in this one, but next time we're gonna build our home gym. That's what has been described to me as, is a home gym. You connect a manual generator to a light and set it as a priority 9. And while they're running in there, they're just building athletics. You know, we had the problem with some of our guys getting trapped down here with terrible athletics, because whenever you start a new character, they roll with the lowest stats. The hell was that? What was that? I assume someone was scolding. We've got starvation warnings, but they're gonna go and eat. Because everybody's allowed to eat. Yeah. Do they go in here and wash their hands before they eat? Maybe Marie. I see, look at this. Terrible athletics. Super slow on the running, right? So she's probably gonna die. If she doesn't actually get out of here. Come on. This is super fast speed, by the way. There you go. Breathe a little. Now go and eat. Yeah, I know you're hungry. Yeah, see, we have such long travel times for particular... there you go, she sped up a bit. For particular things, that getting back home and eating takes some time. Where are you going? To the bath? Eat first! Unless that was more pressing. In which case, that's fair. Come on. Okay, so they don't have to wash their hands when they go in there, which is good. Get those calories back up. We love that. The last thing I want is for any of our guys to die while we're like approaching victory, you know? We're there. We're basically there. Well, look at this. We've almost built this thing. We built this thingy. We built this thing out of steel and ceramics and all sorts of materials. That's a cool looking rocket. Not as cool as mine though. Liquid storage. I never thought about it, but I wonder if there's anything we could have pulled, like gas-wise. How would you absorb a gas from one of these? You know what I mean? Organic mass field. Helium, like collecting hydrogen gas. Do you just use the drill bit? Does the drill bit do the collecting? I don't know. That'd be something to think about. 17 of them. Waiting for more iron. Okay. You know what? I'm going to drop the priority on the rock crusher because I feel like they're spending a lot of time filling that up with material when really I want them working on the steel. The steel is how we win. You know what I'm saying? It's how we actually win. There you go. Delivered some iron. And I think I talked about this last time. I'm going to build a better industrial brick next time. Like this one, it works. It's great. I feel like it could be laid out. Well, yeah, laid out a bit better. And I probably don't need them set up the way I have. Like I've got one that cools... What is it? One that cools this room and this thing, and then one that cools everything else. But the amount of temperature you can cool with one of these things is significant, so I probably don't need to worry about it the way I did. And also, I think I would like more metal refineries. And more duplicates. I want a bigger colony next time. This is big in terms of surface area, but not big in terms of, I think, capacity to do, to perform, to create, you know? That's what I would like next time. And I want to establish like a base on another world that I can then launch rockets from to other places. Like, for example, if we decided this glimmering asteroid field, we're like, we really want the coal and the wolframite from this as frequently as possible, we'd maybe have a Karazhan. Oh god, this is... Okay, maybe not here. This place is terrible. It's too hot. But you know what I mean? Like, we'd have an established area here. So instead of having to travel 21 tiles or 22 tiles to get there and back, which is beyond the means of our rocket, you go from here to here. And then I'm going to build a nuclear reactor. And I'm going to nuclear power the... Is that the rocketry? The interplanetary launcher. And then we're going to launch resources to other planets. Yeah. You know what they should let you do is build a space elevator. Imagine right in the middle, space elevator all the way up, a little orbital dockyard. Then you don't need as much fuel because you're not trying to escape the gravity of your world, or you're not trying to escape the atmosphere of your world, just the gravity. You know what I'm saying? That would be science. Space elevators are cool. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Oh, we're almost there. So we need... We have diamond, and I assume that they finished the glass. Glass? Oh, yeah. Liquid sulfur. What does sulfur do? Oh, suck. Sulfur. Liquid sulfur becomes a gas at 337, becomes a solid. Okay. Byproduct of natural gas production. Okay. What is solid sulfur used for? Sour gas can be cooled into liquid methane and sulfur. Oh, use sulfur in fullerene. And grub fruit? Okay. Spindly grub fruit. And you can feed them to sweetles for sucrose. Sucrose makes liquid sucrose, or can be used to preserve grub fruit into a +3 food. That's pretty good, actually. For a bit of sucrose and a bit of gubbins. And you can feed it to grubs for food. So mixed berry pie, yo. Feed to a sage hatch or regular hatch makes coal. So what does this grub fruit plant need? Let's just do some science, because I'm interested in these plants I've never done anything with, and I'd like to farm them or ranch them. So I'm curious. So you need 15 to 50 degrees, easily achievable. As maximum radiation. So I assume you will go with less radiation. And you need sulfur. Okay. So what you're saying is we can have a liquid sulfur geyser that hardens into solid sulfur that's then mined and then fed to the grub fruit plants. And then we could have spindly grub fruit. Yeah. Hey, I dig that. I dig that. And then was it sucrose? Yeah, and the grub fruit is poor, but it's still a +1, which is better than some of the others. What's a bristleberry? That's a 0. Yeah. Bog jelly, eh? Okay. What again? Sleet wheat. Mushroom. Fried mushroom. What do the mushrooms need? Hold on. Oh, I need the dust cap. Yeah. Atmosphere carbon. Oh, it needs slime. Okay. I feel like slime is better used in making algae, unless you can get a renewable source of slime, which would be a puffed print. Puff print. Okay, you know what? I understand now. There's a way to get to everything. You just have to find the line and follow it to its logical conclusion. Because then you would ranch the puffs, which I don't even remember what type of. You know what? You friggin' know what? Hold on. Start showing me what makes what. The hell? Here we go. Puffed or puffed prints? Regular puffed. takes polluted oxygen, makes slime. Okay. And you could... Well, is there anything that makes polluted oxygen? Infectious polluted oxygen, right? Look at that. So we take one of these and we put a box around it and then we shove a bunch of puffs in and the puffs breathe it in. I assume the slime lung... No, the slime lung would be fine. Yeah, so you'd get a bunch of puffs, chuck them in a box, just a bunch of puffs in a box, doing their puffed thing, and then you'd also maybe need to have a method of injecting more puffs into the box. Do puffs live... Show me puffed. 75 cycles. We don't want to ranch them, we just want them to naturally do what they do. They can make bleach stone? Yo, I did not realize that. Okay, but it's in a terrible conversion rate. Okay. And you just make a bleach stone? Oh, you make a bleach stone with a hell of a conversion. Okay, I understand. And you make oxalite with a hell of a conversion. Yeah, okay. I see the line. Oh, we almost got enough steel. I see the line. I see the future. I'm going to do it all in the next one. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to ranch puffs. I'm going to ranch hatches and drecos and what other critters are there? Moos. Yeah, I'm going to do moos as well. Yeah. Never messed around with the bees. That's because they scare me. Pips. You know what? I'm gonna use pips to naturally plant something. I forget what it was we were trying to naturally plant. Maybe it was a wheezewort. So that we could... You know what? It was probably trying to naturally plant a wheezewort over here. So we wouldn't have to do all this. But then we got enough phosphorite from the Dreco. So it wouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, the arbor tree? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could maybe grow some arbor. Maybe we'll try pips as well. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Oh. And now, I believe, we have enough. Oh, you're in the way. Yeah, this is going to be a hell of a statue. And you know what? Do me a favor. I want you to deconstruct all of that. But they're not deconstructing that. Yeah, okay. What one looks better? Sideways? That way might look better actually because it's like that's leaning on the tip of that. We'll see. Well, I'm really glad that you took the route you did to deconstruct that. Yeah. Anyway. Furniture. Monument top. Up. It's be a hell of a construction. I assume these are reachable deconstructs now? If I were to say, make them a 9. Maybe. Okay. We are almost there. We've almost built our monument. Our monument of monuments. First time I've ever done this. Don't tell me insufficient resources, idiot. I know what's happening. Okay, so clearly they can't do this. Or can't reach them or something. I just want them to deconstruct this so it's not in the way of our cool rocket sculpture. There we go. Good. There we go. See? That wasn't so hard, was it? And then get rid of those as well because they're ugly and they're in the way. And we want to experience the full majesty of this thing. Yeah. So we're still waiting on the steel, I think. And the diamonds. You know what might be the play as well? That I did not do? I made them go and manually mine everything from down here. Or manually harvest everything. We should maybe like build a series of sweepers next time that just immediately sweeps everything up into an infinite storage. Also, I'm definitely just doing an infinite storage. Screw this stuff. We're going to put an infinite storage like right next to the printing pod and feel real good about it. Come on, guys, they'll get to it. And I believe this is everything we need, right? In order to complete this, build a great monument. Oh, we need to improve some people's morale. Marie's morale is 5. Who the hell is Marie? Marie. I assume you have a real bed, Marie? Right, you sleep in one of these nice beds every morning? Oh my god, she's just... Oh! We did it! She was sleeping in a cot, so her morale was terrible. And then we built the statue! Yay! I've never done that before. Oh my god, cutscene. Look at the beautiful. Beautiful. Few civilizations throughout time have had the privilege of understanding their origins. The one thing that matters is that we are here now and we make the best of the world we've been given. I am proud to say this asteroid is our home. You're goddamn right it is. Ta-da! We have successfully completed Home Sweet Home. Look at that. Change the head on them. Yeah, that's an evil scientist if I've ever seen one. Oh, yeah. Hell of a stat. Oh, we'll rotate it. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. At cycle 1382, we have achieved one of the victory conditions of the game. What a beautiful sight. What a beautiful colony. Bedrooms, bathrooms. Ignore all the You can't make an omelette without breaking a few bones, okay? Water purification. Ignore that as well. Ranches. Other parts of ranches, ignore that. Petroleum, our power situation, which we nailed, felt real good about the natural gas geysers we had set up. I can't believe this one was right in the middle of my ladder. Natural gas reserves, second natural gas, all the things we did down here, all the things we did up here rocket wise. We colonized another planet. And then we abandoned the planet, but yeah, it mostly worked. Oh, this world has been amazing. I really liked it. Let's have a little look at the colony overview, the colony summary. What did we do in this colony? Right, Bubbles is the oldest we have. She's been around for a long time. Bubbles and Abe, two of the starters. We've made 7,000 ladders, 3,500 insulated pipes, only less than 3,000 tiles, 2,000 regular pipes, conductive wires. Is it everything we've built? What's the least we've built? One of a lot of things. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oxygen produced. Look at the amount of oxygen. We had some dips and spikes, but we nailed it. We nailed it. Calories. There's peaks and troughs because our calories come in bursts, right? Once we started ranching. Average power produced. Yeah, we love that. Oxygen consumed. Makes sense. This is probably where a couple of people died. Calories consumed. Power wasted. Wow, we started wasting a lot of power here. Why is that? What did we start doing at roughly cycle 637? That we would start burning so much power. Weird. Work time? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it got greater and greater and greater and greater, then people started to die. Travel time? There was a lot of travel. That's something. But you know what? Look at this. Average travel time started to go down because we made some improvements. Number of duplicants. It falls off a damn cliff. Yeah. We went from 19 to 15. Oh, shit. Average work time started to go down as well. But we started having a lot of auto sweepers doing a lot of work. Rocket missions underway. Basically, anywhere between 0 and 2 missions at any given time. Average stress. Wow, that was a bad day. Cycle was that? 51%, eh? Domesticated critters, wild critters. Look at that. So that is everything our colony did and achieved. And I feel real good about it. You can even time lapse. You seen this? You can time lapse the like colony thing. Oops. Yeah, look, it shows you a time lapse of what your colony did and how it expanded. It's really cool. I might have to like cut that, clip it, make it a thing. But yeah, that was wicked. And so, our colony. Colony. Success. Oh, forgot about the Rodriguez? Yeah. Which had some issues, but really it shouldn't. I think it fixed itself after we changed the transmissions on these signals. And now that I know that this section can really go anywhere and that all these power generators could conceivably go somewhere else, we could have them in like a different power situation. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I am in love with what we managed to achieve. Let's get a baby at the very end. I'm in love with what we managed to achieve in this colony. I couldn't have done it without you, the viewer. So many tips and tricks from people. And just generally your enthusiasm for actually watching it. Hell of a series. So with all of that said, I think that is where we're going to call our final episode of this first successful Oxygen Not Included colony. Here's to many more. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Make sure you check the links in the description. Ring the notification button. And I will see you in whatever we do next. And then, down the line in the future, I'll see you in another RimWorld. RimWorld? Oxygen Not Included. Shh, shh, shh. Don't talk about the side chick. we'll see you in another oxygen not included colony. See ya!